What is my favorite gear for 2020? What's up everybody, I'm Dan and welcome back to Backpacking Adventures, where we talk about everything backpacking, hiking, and gear. And if those interest you, consider subscribing and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss a thing. Today I'm going to talk about the gear that ended up being my favorite gear for my favorite year 2020. But before I get into my gear, I want to give a shout out to two of my YouTube friends. The two are Thors from Outdoor Thor and John Kelly. We actually got together on this to talk about what our favorite gear was for this year. Now, Thors from Outdoor Thor is a relatively new YouTube channel. His channel is a backpacking channel as well, and he has plenty of gear videos, tips and tricks, and trip videos. He has a great personality and overall great channel, so check him out. Now, John Kelly's channel, he's been around for a couple years, and a lot of you probably already subscribed to him. I've been subscribed to him for a very long time. Now, his channel is a backpacking channel as well. He does gear videos, he does trip videos, he does the tips and tricks, and he also partnered with Jeremiah Stringer from Jeremiah Stringer Hikes to have the Backpacking Podcast. And on that podcast, he has various guests from the backpacking community. So make sure you check out Thors and John's channels. You won't be disappointed at all. Now, during the year, I've added new gear and I've got rid of some old gear. Now, this was all part of my regular gear, and this is just the gear that kind of stood out to me over this past year. So let's get into my favorite gear. And this is not in any particular order. First on my list is my tent. As you're aware, I previously was solely a hammock camper. I switched to a tent for this year and I've been loving it. And the tent I picked was the Z-Packs Altiplex. This is a single person, single wall tent made of Dyneema that uses one trekking pole to set up instead of regular tent poles. This thing only weighs in at about 15 ounces, so it's incredibly light and it's incredibly packable. And for being such a small tent, this tent has a ton of room. But even though it has plenty of room, it still packs down very small. So this one was one of my favorites for the year. Now this one you've probably seen before. This is my Peloton 97 fleece quarter zip hoodie. And I can tell you this has been on every one of my trips, whether it's warm weather or cold weather. And I really love this thing. It's very versatile. It is light. For this, the triple XL only weighs 6 ounces. So I can wear it as a base layer, or a lot of times I wore it over my hiking clothes on those cold mornings or when it got cold at night in the summertime where I don't bring my puffy coat. You wouldn't think by feeling this and feeling how light it is that it would be so warm, but I'm telling you, this thing is very warm. And this will go with me in the future on all my trips. The reason this is one of my favorites because it's just so versatile. And this would be an excellent addition to anyone's backpacking kit. Next is this little guy. This is the Mini Bull alcohol stove. I'm not sure if this is the Pro or the Elite, I can't remember, but I've really grown to love this. I've always been a canister stove person, but this year I kind of branched out into the alcohol stove realm. And so far, I've loved this stove. It's small, it's very light, it only weighs a ½ ounce, and it's made out of, I believe, a Starbucks can. I bought this in the early summer, and about a week or two later, I went back. I was gonna pick one up for my friend, and the website was no longer there. So I don't know if he's out of business or if they just don't sell them anymore or what. So if you guys have any information, let me know, because I really love these stoves, but you may not be able to get this stove. Last, but certainly not least, is my Hilltop Packs shoulder pouch pocket. Now, I know that's weird, it's a shoulder pouch and it's one of my favorite pieces of gear, but it just is. This thing is very light, it's huge. I think it weighs about an ounce or less than an ounce. And it has a drawstring mesh pocket on the outside that is absolutely huge. I mean, you can just put tons of stuff in this. And the best part about it is it has a roll top with Velcro on each side. So you can simply just roll it, and you can do it with one hand as you're hiking. So there's no drawstring or no shock cord to pull. You simply just roll it up and there it is. And that also makes it very waterproof. I was in a torrential downpour and no water got in this. This is made of Dyneema and it's roll top, so you don't have a zipper, a seam, or anything for water to get in. And also this pouch, I believe, can fit with any backpack that has loops or daisy chains on their shoulder strap. And it's very big on the inside. This is my iPhone 11 Pro Max I got a big hulking thick case on it, and it fits right in there really well. And you just roll it down. And I mean, this thing fits a lot. I have 2 of these. I have one on each side. I use this for more than just a cell phone pouch. On the other side, I usually keep my snacks, and this allows me to really not have to carry hip belt pockets or a fanny pack. Well, that's it. That is my favorite gear for my favorite year of 2020. Let me know what your favorite gear is for this year in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.